Hi guys, and welcome to part 3 of the warm-up sessions. Today I recommend you download the PDF with the exercise before we get started, simply because what I'm saying might make a bit more sense to you then. Today's exercise consists of 3 parts, whereas part 1 is the basic exercise. Part 2 and 3 are simply adding in some notes, so we'll get to that later. Let's get started on part 1. Here we go. Our exercise basically can be seen as a 2-bar phrase. As a little gimmick, on repeat, it changes around sticking. The first bar simply consists of 4 groups of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bar 2 consists of 4 groups of 3 with an additional group of 4 at the end to change around the sticking. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we repeat the whole thing, starting with the left hand. Let's put this together and to a click. This exercise can be quite a tricky one to get our head around. So let's start nice and slow. 50 BPM, leading with the right hand. Left hand. Before we move on to part 2 and 3, please make sure you're very comfortable with the first basic part of this exercise. It can be very tricky, so take your time with it. For part 2, we want to add in 1 32nd note at the beginning of each of our groupings. For example, making our groups of 4 into this. Part 3 basically is the same thing, but we're adding in 2 32nd notes. Again, making our groups of 4 into this. Let's put all 3 parts together. 50 BPM, leading with the right hand. Left hand. Part 2. Left hand. Part 3. Left hand. As mentioned before, this exercise can be quite a tricky one to get your head around, so take your time with it, nice and slow. Once you're comfortable with this, you're welcome to speed it up. Right, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you at the next one.